The textbooks say the Panther was better than the Sherman. At Arracourt, American Sherman crews proved the textbooks wrong. In 2 weeks of tank fighting, they destroyed over 280 German tanks and assault guns. American Shermans destroyed over 280 German armored vehicles, including many Panthers. This is the Battle of Arracourt. September 1944. Arracourt, Lorraine, France. A battle is about to begin that will change the course of the war. On one side, United States, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Creighton Abrams. Against them, Nazi Germany, led by German Panzer Brigade commanders. Both sides know what is at stake. To understand this battle, we need context. Fresh German Panzer brigades with brand new Panther tanks counterattacked Patton's forces in Lorraine. American Sherman crews, using superior tactics and gunnery, destroyed them. United States had assembled a powerful force. 4th Armored Division, M4 Sherman tanks. Nazi Germany was equally prepared. Panther tanks from fresh Panzer brigades. The stakes could not be higher. A defeat here would be catastrophic for either side. Lieutenant Colonel Creighton Abrams studied the situation carefully. Every decision now could mean victory or disaster. German Panzer Brigade commanders was confident. The plan was set. There was no turning back. The men on both sides knew that many of them would not survive what was coming. In September 1944, Patton's Third Army was racing across France. His 4th Armored Division was the spearhead. Hitler ordered a counterattack. Fresh Panzer brigades with brand new Panther tanks were sent to stop Patton. The German crews were green. They had been rushed through training. Their Panthers were new, but their skills were not. Lieutenant Colonel Creighton Abrams commanded Combat Command A. He was the best tank commander in the U.S. Army. On September 19, German Panthers attacked in fog near Arracourt. They expected to surprise the Americans. But American tankers knew their ground. They used hull-down positions behind ridgelines, exposing only their turrets. In the fog, engagements were at close range. At 200 meters, even a Sherman 75 mm could penetrate a Panther's side armor. The American crews were combat veterans. They had been fighting since Normandy. Their gunnery was superb. Abrams' Shermans destroyed Panther after Panther. German crews panicked and retreated, often abandoning working tanks. Over 2 weeks of fighting, the 4th Armored Division destroyed over 280 German armored vehicles. The American lost around 70 tanks, but most could be recovered and repaired. German losses were permanent. Arracourt proved that crew training mattered more than tank specifications. Good crews in adequate tanks beat bad crews in great tanks. Abrams later became Army Chief of Staff. The M1 Abrams main battle tank is named after him. American Shermans destroyed over 280 German armored vehicles, including many Panthers. Superior tactics and crew training overwhelmed German technology. The cost was enormous. United States lost 70 tanks lost, most recoverable. Nazi Germany suffered even more. 280-plus armored vehicles destroyed, Panzer brigades shattered. When the news reached the capitals, the world understood that the war had changed. For the soldiers who survived, this battle would haunt them for the rest of their lives. The commanders on both sides would be judged by history for their decisions here. Military historians would later analyze every move, every decision, every mistake. But for those who were there, no analysis could capture what they went through. Arracourt proved that crew quality and tactics mattered more than tank specifications. Well-trained crews in Shermans consistently beat poorly trained crews in Panthers. The lessons of this battle would influence military strategy for generations to come. Today, memorials stand where the fighting took place. A reminder of what happened here. Books, documentaries, and films have told this story. But nothing compares to the reality. This was the Battle of Arracourt. American Shermans destroyed over 280 German armored vehicles, including many Panthers. And the world was never the same. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today. The events described here shaped the world we live in today.